Hi everyone, welcome back to the Reddit drama channel with another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and like the video if you enjoy it. Also, please click the notification bell so you won't miss when another cheating story goes live. These simple clicks mean a lot to our channel, and thank you for your support.
I did what I shouldn't have and opened her Facebook messages, then I discovered I'm not doing too well. I had just gotten out of a 4-year relationship a year ago, due to my ex having cheated on me a few times. I met what I thought was a rebound the week after. We became more than a rebound, and even though I went through quite a few emotional stress months at first dwelling on my last breakup, I fell in love with this girl, and so did she. Or so I thought. During a few months into our relationship, I had gone out of town and she had met this guy who charmed her. After which a night of drinks they ended up kissing. I found out and I freaked out, but forgave her. I'll admit that my trust weakened after that, but she still reassured me and claimed she thought I was still after my ex, which I wasn't. She also said that she felt like I was excluding her from my real life, with not introducing her to my friends and such, which was true. After that I showed a lot more commitment towards our relationship. She met all my close friends, which helped us both. Things were going great, and getting better and better. This past weekend, about a year in, she left town for a work gig, and was working alongside the guy she had kissed once upon a time. I wasn't too happy about it, but I decided to trust her and she reassured me, even though all weekend I had a weird feeling about it. I then found out yesterday that something might have happened, and ended up doing what I recommend not doing. I checked her Facebook messages. And sure enough, there were sketchy messages between the two of them. In the messages she asked him that this weekend should be completely forgotten about, otherwise I would be torn. Last night I went over, and I confronted her about my skepticism, trying to make her just be honest. But she kept denying and lying about everything. Eventually I had enough and decided to explain that I had looked at her messages, and that I knew something happened. That's when she knew she had been caught, and I asked her what it was exactly that happened that would tear me apart. When I asked, one final time, if something had happened, she nodded without saying a word. I then asked if she slept with him, and she just continued nodding. I grabbed my things, and left. This was extremely hard, and emotionally devastating. I lived through this before with my ex, and it took me a while to get back on my feet, and I feel like I have just been struck down again. Going through an emotional roller coaster, jumping from angry to sad. I miss her. I love her. I'm angry, and incredibly hurt. Trying not to feel sorry for myself. This is really fresh, I know, and time will heal. I'm not looking for pity, but just needed to vent and write this down somewhere, and maybe look for support from others going through or have gone through something similar. Thanks for reading. I wish this upon no one. Here are some of the best comments from our community. Seems like there is a valuable lesson here. If you want to stop dating people who are going to end up cheating, then you have to stop ignoring the very early signs here that she was capable of this. I'm not saying you are to blame, but to me it seems like this heartache could have easily been avoided. The next time you start to date someone and they start making out with another guy a month or two in, it's time to call it quits. Here is the second story. Found out my girlfriend cheated on me with 2 different guys this week. I was what she called her dream man, and she would always tell me how much she loved me and wanted to be with me forever. She also knew I had really bad trust issues from being cheated on in literally every serious relationship of mine. I found out when someone was blowing up her phone in the middle of the night last night. Wednesday, when she wasn't feeling good and just wanted to stay at her place, she had company and they were texting about how they should get plan B and whatnot. And she was going on coffee dates with someone else talking about how refreshing he is and she can't wait to see him again and all this shit. It was pretty heartbreaking. She had the audacity to ask me for $200 last night to help her move into a new place. Thankfully I did not. She told me her reasoning for cheating is that she's done it in every single relationship and how her ex didn't care. Kept telling me she just wanted to sleep, got angry that I brought it up. Told her I was done with her. She said she still wanted to talk to me about it tomorrow, today, but I just couldn't this time. I snapped and told her to get the hell out of my house. Now she's trying to get me to drive her stuff out to her, 30 minutes away. Then called me immature for saying I was going to leave it in a bag on my porch. In all honesty, none of my roommates liked her, so that should have been the first red flag since I really look up to them and trust their judgment. I made the mistake of drinking a ton of vodka and bought a pack of cigarettes, which I quit smoking over a year ago, and got really drunk last night and stayed up until 5 a.m. stuck in my head. I was alone last night and this morning, but my roommates since have been very supportive, which is nice, but they are all leaving now to a wedding. Sorry for the rant, just needed to vent. Here are some of the best comments from our community. So, here's what you do. Stop feeling like an idiot and do something to cease attracting those kinds of women in your life. She gaslighted you, probably made you feel confused or crazy, and if you value yourself, you won't let another woman like that in your world. Read about gaslighting and narcissistic women. You'll find most of the answers you need. Best of luck. Here is the third story. What should I do? My GF cheated on me for 3 months, but it happened 1.5 years ago. We have been together for almost 3 years now. At that time we were unhappy and almost broke up. That guy was telling her that she needs to break up with me and leave me, and she really wanted to do that. At the time, as I said, she was so unhappy that she cried every day. On the February 14, 2018, she was convinced that she would break up with me. So we met, and that day was a game changer. I got her a flower and she started crying, and we were crying that day all day. After that she told the other guy that she won't break up with me and left him. We were happy after that. I was told 3 days ago that she had cheated on me 1.5 years ago from her friend from school. I was constantly telling her to admit that she cheated on me, and she lied to me for 3 days and was scared. Yesterday she admitted it and cried a lot and was really sorry for what she did. She also admitted that she did kiss that guy one more time on the October 2018, 10 months after her cheating. She told me that she loved that guy because he was there at the time when we were struggling, those 3 months. I really love her and she loves me too. We chat every day all day since the very day we met, and not since the day we got into our relationship. I really love her and she does love me. She was crying before, but I don't know why. She admitted that she cried before because she cheated. I hope someone will read this, understand and answer. Here is the fourth story. My 23-year-old girlfriend of 5 years came up to me, 23M, today and confessed that she cheated on me by sleeping with a friend from her college 6 months ago. Needless to say, I am heartbroken. We had, mutually, planned to be together in future. I love her beyond limit and am madly possessive about her. The thought of someone even kissing her cute lips kills me. I am constantly haunted by thoughts and visuals of her on the bed with that guy. I can't help it. It's eating up my insides. I don't think I can ever look into her eyes again. Now her side. When this happened, 6 months ago, I was sort of busy and wasn't able to give her much time. She wanted attention, and somehow this guy from her college happened to give her some. She got carried away and it happened. Today she says she has gotten over him and that she still loves me the same, all that was just a fling, etc. She's begging for a second chance. What should I do? Should I break up with her or give her a second chance? And how do I cope with this? It's disturbing my work and general concentration. Update, now even if I do believe that she is not going to do it again, the confusing part is that she's trying to get away with this by saying, I wasn't there for her. That I can't blame her because I wasn't being a good boyfriend. That she should be forgiven because it meant nothing and was just a lapse of judgment. She says she is now more mature and understands how to handle things and that this will not be happening again. Now I don't really understand whether I should consider these points or not. Here are some of the best comments. Move on, good sir. Taking her back will only make her realize that she got away with it and she will do it again. I know it sucks, I went through the same shit. But once you get over her, you will respect yourself, which will give you confidence. Confidence will give you the ability to see through bullshit, and you will find someone better as a result. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.